15 fun riddles for geniuses only. Are you ready to put your brain to the ultimate test? Stay focused, think fast, and whatever you do, don't cheat. Before we begin, tell us in the comments what country you're watching from. Let's get started.
The first challenge.
One of the people at this technology expo isn't an ordinary visitor. A hacker is hiding among them. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 3. Look closely at number 3. He's holding a tablet displaying technical data, and several suspicious electronic devices are attached to his backpack. Those clues reveal that number 3 is the hacker.
The next challenge.
There are 3 houses on the same street, but one of them is haunted. Can you figure out which house it is? The correct answer is house number 2. Look closely at the upstairs window. A mysterious shadow can be seen inside the house. That's the hidden clue revealing that house number 2 is haunted.
The next challenge.
3 explorers reached a river during their journey. There are 3 bridges ahead, but only one is safe to cross. Can you figure out which bridge it is? The correct answer is number 3. Look closely at the bridges. Bridge 2 has large cracks in its support pillars, and Bridge 1 has damaged ropes and missing supports. Bridge 3 has fresh footprints on it, showing that people crossed it safely not long ago.
The next challenge.
One of these people is the artist who painted this mural. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at number 1. He's standing right next to the mural, surrounded by paintbrushes, paint, and art supplies. That's the clue revealing that number 1 is the artist.
The next challenge.
3 people appear to be sleeping in the living room, but one of them isn't asleep at all. In fact, one of them is dead. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 3. Look closely at number 3. Several flies are hovering around the body. Flies are attracted to dead bodies, not sleeping people. That's the clue revealing that number 3 is dead.
The next challenge.
No one was supposed to touch the birthday cake before the party, but a large slice suddenly disappeared. Can you figure out who took it? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at number 1's pocket. A knife is sticking out of it. It was most likely used to cut a slice of the birthday cake.
The next challenge.
A spy has infiltrated this diplomatic event. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at number 1's tie. A tiny hidden camera is attached to it. That's a classic spy gadget used to secretly record information.
The next challenge.
There are 3 drinks on the table, but one of them is poisoned. Can you figure out which one it is? The correct answer is number 3. Look closely at drink number 3. There's a dead fly inside the glass. The poison killed the fly, revealing that drink number 3 is poisoned.
The next challenge.
One of these women is the real bride. Can you figure out who she is? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at the photo album on the table. It shows the groom standing beside bride number 1. That's the clue revealing she is the real bride.
The next challenge.
A scientist was walking through the city when he noticed that one of these three people wasn't human at all. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at number 1's leg. You can see exposed metal and mechanical parts instead of a normal human leg. That's the hidden clue revealing that number 1 is a robot disguised as a human.
The next challenge.
One of these guests is a professional magician. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 2. A deck of playing cards is sticking out of number 2's jacket pocket. That's one of the most famous tools used in magic tricks.
The next challenge.
3 suspects have been brought in for questioning after a mysterious crime. Only one of them is the real criminal. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at the table in front of number 1. There's a face mask and a cutting tool lying there. Both items are suspicious and could have been used during the crime. Those hidden clues reveal that number 1 is the criminal.
The next challenge.
A little girl is enjoying an ice cream in the park. 2 women are standing nearby, but only one of them is her real mother. Can you figure out who she is? The correct answer is number 1. Look closely at what number 1 is doing. The little girl has ice cream on her face, and number 1 is gently wiping it away with a tissue. Meanwhile, number 2 is busy taking selfies and isn't paying attention to the child. That caring gesture is the clue that reveals number 1 is the girl's real mother.
The next challenge.
While reviewing the class photo, the teacher noticed something impossible. One of the students doesn't actually exist. Can you figure out who it is? The correct answer is number 3. Look closely at the class photo hanging in the background. Only students 1 and 2 appear in the photo. Student 3 is completely missing. If student 3 were really part of the class, they would also appear in the class photo. That's the hidden clue proving that number 3 doesn't actually exist.
The next challenge.
One of these people is a vampire secretly hiding among the cafe visitors. Can you figure out who it is? Leave your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new puzzle.